Hello everyone here. This is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey on live broadcast, TBC Live Broadcast on number 26. I'd like to thank you all for being here today. I'm starting just about 3 or 4 minutes late. I apologize for that. Just got off Randy Wilson's The Voice of TBC Live Broadcast, and once again, he did an impeccable, fine job. You know, he talked about, he did a diagram where they showed on his screen a diagram, of what 100 is and million is and billion is, and I was just shaking my head, and I was just saying that people don't understand that, and I know that he was doing it in U.S. dollars, so I can understand that some people in other countries may not understand. That's understandable. But if anyone understands U.S. dollars, was an excellent diagram. But I want to let you know that all of that is wonderful. All of that is wonderful. It's good to be in a billionaire zone, which I have been since December, and I had my 10-100 back in last October. But let me just expand on that just a little bit before I go on. The thing that we have to all remember is this. When we say 10, 100, 100, that shouldn't be taken lightly. That means that you have paid your $10 annual subscription to your cashback office. You have purchased at least $100 worth of TBC. And it's so great. Good. That's good to see everyone here. That's awesome. Great to see some new people here too. Bitcoin Scott. Great to have you here, brother. Edwin is always here. Some of my regulars, Jules and everybody's good. Some of my regulars are here. But the thing you have to remember is this. For those that's not, and Randy said it near the end, you shouldn't even be talking about being 10, 100, 100. And by the way, when we finish saying what it's saying, that last 100 means that you have given that crinkle cash out to 100 people. That's 100 referrals. Now, for me, I have over 200, and I'm still giving out. Well over 200, I'm still giving out more. See, I'm okay now. If I never got any more cookies, I'm really okay. But are you okay? Are your team okay? And that's what I want to talk about a little bit on. Okay, if you got your 10, 100, 100, okay, are you helping your team? Are you getting across to your team that they need to be 10, 100, 100? See, to me, that's even more important, because our admin want as many 10, 100, 100 as possible. When they had that tester thing going on months ago, you can be a tester now you with 10, 100, 100. So a lot of us strived back then to get there. So a lot of us have 2, 3, 4, 500 more referrals or more. Just ask Randy Wilson. If you don't know how many he got, my God, he's got maybe 1,500 more. Because he's still giving out that crinkle cash. See, I think we're not giving it out enough. Keep giving it and keep giving it and keep giving it. Because this is what admin want us to do. It's so great to have as many people here today as we have here coming to my live broadcast. We have to push harder and harder. Sure, challenge is going to happen. Challenges happen off in your life all the time. But the thing is that, are we going to let those challenges get in our way? Are we going to let those roadblocks get in our way of reaching so many people? We just got to keep going. He talked about we want to have we got to have TBC want 1 billion people. to be millionaires. I mean, 1 million people be billionaires, should I say. So we have to try to all get to that billionaire status. And even more so, try to get more people involved to get there as much as possible. And see, when you say that to people, sometimes some of these new people, some of them don't really believe you. So how are you going to make sure that what you're saying is real? You have to work when you get people involved in TBC, you just can't speak it and talk it. You got to get with them and show it to them. Show them diagrams like our matrix, where it talks about your billionaire zone and your millionaire zone and the rest of humanity. Show them that. Because see, I show people that. I show them exactly what is sometimes on our blog. You have to be more visual with people. Visual. They have to see it. You heard of that? You heard of that expression? You got to see it before you can believe it. Well, that happens to go on with a lot of people. We have to put it in front of them. We've seen so many pictures and diagrams in our blog. It's incredible. What I have done, what I've done with my phone, when I do this, when I go on the blog on my phone and I see a particular diagram, that's a very diagram about building and those type of things. I take a picture and I crop it. The picture's got a lot of other stuff around it, and I crop it to that little area. And I keep all those photos on my phone. So if I'm happen to be out with someone and I'm showing them some things about TBC, I show them pictures. Pictures. I explain to them what is a crinkle. I break it down for them. So you have to break it down for people, because everybody may not be comprehending what you're thinking. So you might want to try that. Some of the diagrams you see on your blog, like that particular thing that looked like a tree. You know what I'm talking about. And it started with Randy, with the voice TBC at the top, then 10, then 100, and it just keeps going down. You know, we just got to be. This is my creative way of trying to bring people into TBC, because I don't speak it out of my mouth. I show them diagrams. So while I'm talking to them, they could kind of get a feeling of what's going on in TBC. I tell them what website to go to. If they happen to be on their computer at home and say, I'm home, you know, we may do a Facebook Messenger video, or we may do it by Skype, or we may find a way to, or I could be showing them something, you know. See, I guess I use every possible tool that I can to convey to another person on what the Billion Coin experience is. I tell them that you have to have a commitment. I tell them that it's not like Randy was talking about yesterday. They did a wonderful job with that. Even was put on the blog. You don't just join something. We're trying to reach 1 billion people in TBC. And the only way we're going to do that, we have to be seeking, finding builders. We're not looking for joiners. You got to be seeking more and more and more builders. and you teach them how to find builders and builders and builders. You say to them, no, we don't want any joiners on our team. We don't want anybody to just join and sit back. We want builders. You know, we talk about 10, 100, 100. Let's go back to that a minute. You know, I currently have several, and I mean several, 10, 100, 100 people on my team. I told them exactly how to get 100 referrals. And they went out and did it. You know, if people go, you know, I wonder how many people here have actually went through every single tab on that Kringles Cash back office and know how it works. There is not one tab on that left-hand side of my Kringles Cash back office that I don't know how it works. I went through that within the first 4 to 5 days of me getting involved in Kringles Cash back in April of 2017. Try to emphasize. I knew before the end of April how those tabs work. And as they added more, I just learned how they worked. I watched every video that Randy Wilson did, every step. And I showed my team how to do the same thing. Don't cut it. Don't do nothing else with it. Just go there and go and learn every single tab. When they started 2019 cruise tab, I immediately went there. And so, you know, I saw that it was vote. You know, before they even said something about voting, I had already saw it up there. I told you I don't miss nothing when it comes to TBC. And all of you are posting certain blogs. I said, thank you. I've already read it. Because sometimes those blogs come out 3 o'clock in the morning. Because I happen to be up 3 o'clock in the morning some days. You probably say, well, gosh, Stephen, don't he ever sleep? Some of our music artists in the United States, they don't get any sleep. That's why they're successful. Sometimes they don't even eat like they're supposed to be eating. That's why they're successful. The question is, how bad do you want to be successful? You know, I know sometimes I'm so real with people. Guys, I'm just me. I just love people. I'm not afraid of nothing. I'm not afraid of too much in this world. The only person I will be afraid of and have fear of my awesome God. When TB said, hey, we need it, go out and get 100 referrals, I said, okay. Okay. So let's get, like Randy said, don't talk 100, 100, not unless you're 100, 100, 10, 100, 110, 10, 100, 100. Don't speak that. Don't be 10, 100, 100 if you're not. Make sure, if you do have it, make sure that you're helping other people. You just don't get yours and then say, okay, I just get other people involved in TBC. Just forget about the 10, 100, 100. When you know that our TBC admin want us to have 10, 100, 100. So, you know, it looks like we got 12 there. You know, it's increasing. It's hovering around between 12 and 15 a day. This is good. I want more. It was nice to have. I had never seen so many on Randy. They were in the 80s this time. That's wonderful. I hope some of them come over here to listen to a lot of other people live broadcasts. Because we still need your support. We need people supporting others. Like I said, I always try to message people if I get a notification somebody's going to do a live broadcast. There are some people out here doing a fine job in these live broadcasts. Sharon over there in Australia, Jules over in New Zealand, Gerard Windsor, you know, Mary, my moderator, her son does it. They do theirs every day now, daily like me. They're doing a fine job. See, people are not sitting back waiting for things to happen. They're making it happen. They're not sitting back making excuses. You know what I've said before, right? You can make excuses, you can make money, but you can't do both. So, it's good to have also a good friend of mine. I hope I meet him one day, and because I've been down in the Caribbean, but I haven't been to Barbados. My bless her heart, my deceased sister, she went there and said it was one of the most beautiful countries down there in the Caribbean, called Barbados. That's the friendly marketer, David Jones. If y'all haven't been on his live broadcast, y'all need to get there. He's great. He's real good. We got some good people just stepping out there and just getting it done. I like to give thanks to admin right now for even thinking of this opportunity, saying, if you want to promote TBC, if you want to get yourself out there and build your audience, because when these leads come, they're going to be looking at the people who are doing live broadcasts on a regular basis. And it's only a few of us who's doing them every day, near about, or at least 3 times a week. It's only a few of us, maybe about between 20 and 30 people. And yet we have 96, no, we got 48, 96 in all. 48 slots and 48 backup slots of live broadcasts. We still, we getting there, but slowly. I guess people just want to stay to themselves. I guess they just want to stay in their little comfort zone, that little fear. I'm afraid to put my face out in there in public. I'm thinking maybe something is going to happen to me, or people are going to be calling me names. Come on, people. Come on. Get real. People don't care about all that. People gonna get involved with people who they know, like, and trust. See, I learned that a long time ago. I could kick myself for not getting doing live broadcasts a long time ago, over a year ago. I mean, at least a year ago. But there's no stopping me now. They could say, okay, Steve, you've done enough live broadcasts. That man could say, you've done enough. You've done a great job. You've done what we asked. And I'll say, thank you, admin, but I want to keep going because I love it myself. I love talking with you all. Trying to encourage you to try to step up the game. Some people call it a game. It's not really a game, but that's just an expression. Let's step it up. Some of us need to wake up. Some people are sleeping on this. I guess some of them really don't believe you can be a billionaire in the billion coin. And we steady seeing this thing being 3.7 and up each day. It's growing by thousands of dollars each day. We're seeing our wallet grow, some of us growing hundreds of thousands of dollars per day. I can't really think of anything, I can't really think of anything that's more than you know, than more than actually helping so many people succeed in their life. You know, I can't think of anything when I think of helping someone and seeing the smile on their face, when they can see their life changing right before their own eyes, you know? So let me say to you, let's be vigilant. Let's work harder than we're doing. I want to talk about something that's on that I wrote down that, you know, y'all probably saw the blog about they were testing the redemption button. Since then, they probably, if you went back in your back office, they're taking it away. I'm glad they did. I'm glad they took it away. I wasn't gonna press it anyway, but I know somebody be boom, press, press, because I get my cookies now. Now I get those I get those crinkles. I get those coins in my wallet. No, I would say even on the first, don't even do it, because you may have somebody want to purchase something from you, or you may have something to redeem. And do everyone know how to do verification buyer transactions in your Kringles back office? You know, need to be doing those. See, people are seeking financial freedom. They are. We got to help a lot of people get what they need. So, one last thing about the voting. You know, I want to just, as a reminder, we need, you know, putting the results back in Kringles back office. You see it growing. Most of them is going towards the Caribbean, which is fine. I picked Asian, but that's okay. If it's not Asian not chosen this time, it will be at some point. I'm really satisfied. I would want to go to be with my TBC family, who I love so much. I'd rather be with you all anywhere decent, anywhere nice, on any cruise ship. As long as I'm with my TBC family, I'm fine. You know, but that's going to end. The voting going to end on this coming Sunday, on the 22nd. So we got 3 more days. 3 more days to vote. So make sure you get your voting in. Go in your Kringles back office and vote on the cruise you like to participate in. Get that done as soon as possible. Let us all do that. That don't cost anything. That don't even cost a measly $10. And you know I'm gonna mention it one more. You know I do it every time. Get those people to pay their $10. As soon as I get off this broadcast and put my live broadcast on the testimonial page of the Kringles back office, or either on the website, I got to take care of that for a few people that sent me their $10. So that's what I'm going to be working on. See, I'm trying to make sure these people get ready for this migration. I'm working. Are you working? Are you helping your team get done? See, some people maybe just were lacking back, just looking, waiting to see if anything else happened with TBC. Some people just like to do that. They're followers. Unfortunately, everybody's not leaders. But that's okay. Everybody's not going to be like you. See, I don't expect everybody to be like me. I just don't mess around with this thing. This is the way I got that kind of attitude about things in life. I just don't wait till the last minute to do things. If you want me to be somewhere, I want to be there early. That's just the way I am. So if I'm late, it's a very good reason. So let's see here. We're coming in the end of this broadcast. You know, sometimes I wish I could do 2 broadcasts a day because it goes so fast. I'd like to say thank you, Mary, so much for doing a fine job like you always do. Diana Gordon, thank you so much for being, you know, I probably see her more than anyone else supporting at other people live broadcasts. I realize people do go to sleep. I sleep. I just don't sleep as many hours as most people because I sleep when I really want to. I'm retired, so it is what it is. But as far as you know, oh, Lawrence is here. Great to have you here, brother. It's so good to have people. See, I got people from South Africa. I got people from Canada. I got people from Australia. I got people from New Zealand. I mean, all over the world. This is amazing. And there are some people that don't want to do live broadcasts. Come on, get over it. Let's go, people. Let's go. That is wonderful. Jill's wonderful. Mary, everybody, wonderful. Crypto, TBC. Thank you so much for being here. Bitcoin Scott, thank you so much. And for those that they decide not to, for those that decided not to, some people came on and then left. That's fine. Maybe they had another somewhere to go, but that's fine. Thank you so much for coming on anyway, for those that had to leave. But I'm coming at the end of my live broadcast. Thank you so much for being here. It's an awesome pleasure to be with you. Thank you, admin, for doing all you're doing. I got the highest respect for you. Thank you, Randy, for doing your live broadcast today. You nailed it once again. I was on Sharon of Australia. I think I was the only one there on her live broadcast. I don't know if she knew I was there. And I came a little late, but I went back and listened. She is great. Her and Jules, they're over that part of the world. They are getting it done. Thank you, Paul Box, James Murphy, for all you do, brother. And if John, your brother's watching, I love the whole family. Y'all know that. So thank you so much again for being at my live broadcast. It's been a pleasure being with all of you today. And Edwin, thank you so much for being here, brother. You're awesome too, over there in the Netherlands, along with, moms. I got to get, I know Mom's is here, but I have to, she sent me a message. I got to get with her on that. But, it's just so many great people here. Thank you so much for being so kind. I encourage people to get out to, just not to me, but more for everyone else too. Everyone else needs support as well. If someone's just over the fence getting ready to do their live broadcast, get out there with them and help them. So thank you again. Y'all are so awesome. This is TBC. This is TBC all the way. As we do this sign that Randy started, TBC out. Bye-bye.